Well, hello friends, welcome back to another Merly on Time Watch Reviews. I have another fantastic watch for you today. This is one of the best Submariner Homages that I have seen. It's got some very unique features to it, and this is by Addiesdive. They are absolutely hitting it out of the park when it comes to their new releases, and I predict that this one is going to be one of their very best sellers. Let's check it out. Okay, friends, here it is. This is the Addiesdive AD2078. Currently, it is listed at $99 US, down from $128. It might be down even further during the Aliexpress sale, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. Of course, I will provide an affiliate link in the description below. Comes in a standard Addiesdive packaging with the Addiesdive user manual, Addiesdive warranty card, which is not signed. If you're going to bother sending these, I hope that they listen to us and, please fill the information out on the warranty card. It did come with a push pin removal tool to adjust the bracelet, hang tag that was on the bracelet. Came in this nice plastic sleeve, and you can see I removed 3 links to size it to my 7.5-inch wrist. All right, let's give you a mini tour of the watch. I'll give you the specifications, and then we'll get up close and personal with this one. And so you can see it's a Submariner style, but the dial on this is unique in a couple of different ways. I really love the linen looking style on this dial. It's absolutely gorgeous. You have a nice mirror polish on the side of the case. The top of the bracelet has brushing on it, which is done to a decent standard for the price point. This one is currently on sale for $99 US. I don't know if it's going to be even lower than that during the AliExpress sale, but it'd be worth checking out. And of course, I will leave a link in the description. This is model number AD2078. It has a 41 millimeter case size, 20 millimeter lugs, 13.5 millimeters thick. You do get a slight taper on the bracelet there, but not a whole heck of a lot. You do have a screwed down crown, which is branded, constructed of 316L stainless steel. It does have a pressed clasp with a fold over security lock, double pushers to deploy it. And as you can see, it does have 3 micro adjusts for you to get the perfect fit. I will say one thing about the back of the watch, pretty common for Addiesdive, the Addiesdive logo on there. A couple of things I want to say. I really hope that at some point most of these companies will put quick release spring bars so that you can easily take off the bracelet to swap it out for another strap. And I really don't like these Rolex style case backs. It is a screwed down case back, but I don't have a tool to remove that. I'd rather have the notches, so if I did have to remove it, I would be able to do so. Constructed of 316L stainless steel, you have a ceramic bezel insert, 120 click unidirectional bezel, and the bezel action on this one is quite fantastic, and as you can see, it lines up really nice. I'll let you have a listen. So really nice bezel action on this one. And it does have a stated water resistance of 200 meters, although I don't know if I would trust that, being that it's an AliExpress watch. And it does have the automatic NH35A movement in it. And this one is running fairly nicely at about plus 10 seconds per day. Not sure if I just mentioned this or not. Sapphire crystal covering the dial. It does have a little bit of blue AR coating, at least stated. Could maybe use just a little bit more. Overall, for the price, which is $99 US currently from $128, might even be a little bit lower during the AliExpress sale. This is a bargain for that price. It really is well made. Finishing is decent, etc., etc. So let's get up close and personal with this one, the montage that I do for all of my watch review videos, and then I will give you my impressions of this watch. All right, I hope you enjoyed that up close and personal, guys, and that you've seen a little bit better just what you're getting with this watch. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Should mention that they did the Cyclops correct on this one. You can see that it is perfectly centered on there, revealing the date underneath. But anyway, one of the things that I really love about this watch is it is different in a couple of ways than your typical Submariner Homage or clomage watch. And the thing that makes this stand out is the dial. Just have a look at this beautiful, crisp, textured linen style dial on this. And the other thing that sets it apart from a typical Submariner Homage is the handset. And so they have like a sword style hour hand there. And a different minute hand than you would typically see, on a Submariner Homage. And so for those reasons, I think it really stands out. And honestly, I think this is going to be one of Addiesdive's best-selling watches because that dial is absolutely gorgeous. And so, yeah, it's not a typical Submariner Homage in that it's, a black plain dial or the green dial or blue dial. There is some texture to that dial, which is nice. The indices on this are applied, as you can see, and there is BGW9 lume on this watch. We'll get to that in just a moment. A couple things I do want to mention that I really hope they do make improvements on the watch. I know many of you will be upset that they put a pressed clasp on the watch. So it's worth mentioning because most watches at this price point by other brands on Aliexpress are in fact using a milled clasp, which is better. So it would be nice for them to follow suit. Although honestly, I could care less about a pressed clasp myself, but I know that's something that many of you will have noticed. And as I mentioned, I would like to see quick release spring bars and a different case back on the watch. But other than that, I think this is a real home run. Now, as I mentioned, it has BGW9 lume on it, all of the indices, the hour, minute hand, and the bezel markings are lumed on this one. Let's take a look at the lume time-lapse video. I will show you the Merley lume spectrometer This gives you an idea of how I grade the loom based on how long the glow lasts during the time lapse. And so there it is there. You can have a look. Let's take a look at the loom time lapse right now. All right, guys, you saw the time-lapse video there, and I have to admit that I am very disappointed. Normally, Addiesdive watches have fantastic loom, but this one barely made it past the 10-minute mark. It didn't last 15 minutes, and so it really has only a rating of some loom there. But compared to the loom that they have on their other watches, I'm really surprised. Perhaps this one slipped through the cracks, I'm not sure. But let's be honest, I think one can overlook the loom given the price point, especially considering just how beautiful that dial is. Here it is on my 7.5-inch wrist. And for $100, this is definitely a fantastic looking watch with a bit of a unique twist on a classic Submariner Homage. So overall, I think Addiesdive did well with this one. Well, there you have it, guys. That's my 2 cents on the Addiesdive AD2078. I want to thank you so much for all of your amazing support. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Do stay tuned for a video that will be released in a couple of days from the release of this video for my picks for the Aliexpress sale. This one will definitely be on there as one of my Addiesdive selections for the sale on Aliexpress, which starts on March the 17th. Today is the 14th, I believe, when I am filming this. And so in a few days' time, Sunday night, early Monday morning, be staying tuned for my picks for the Aliexpress sale. When you use the affiliate links, I earn 7% on the sale of every watch, so it really helps the channel out. Doesn't cost you a thing, but does help me out, and so I really appreciate your support in that way as well. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you're doing, and remember, whenever you leave your house, you must have a great piece to wear on your wrist, like this Addiesdive Sub Homage. And remember, wherever you're going, you need to get there on time. God bless, guys. We'll see you in the next one.